Hello, landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess. And this morning, I put a 2-liter of Clover Valley soda on the shelf at Target. I can already hear you from here asking yourself, Knives, I guess, how could you do something so controversial, so brave, so dangerous? Well, folks, that's how I fight the system. The establishment knows I'm sticking it to them now. But it's new knife day. Amazon delivered it. We did unboxing time. We got the Cold Steel AD-15 Lite. And I know I shouldn't be buying new stuff right now. However, consistently, I've seen the prices on these running from $90-ish to $120-ish. And I know you guys that are doing a better job keeping an eye on stuff like this than I am will tell me it's consistently cheaper elsewhere, but it was on sale for $47. And, the wife heard me. I'm like, and she asked, it's like, this is on sale. And I showed her, and she's like, well, did you buy it? Well, I did now. So, I got to handle one of these one time on the way to Blade Show last year. My guy Adam let me check the one he had on him out. And I opened it and closed it a couple times. Couldn't quite get the scorpion lock figured out. And I gave it back to him because I don't like handling an open blade in a moving vehicle. According to YouTube Shorts, I'm the only person in history to ever be uncomfortable handling an open knife in a car. But that's just me. I'm a little bit weird. So, this has been on my list for a while, and I filed that experience away under "This will be interesting later." Later is now. We have been brought to this point in time together. And let's take a look at what we have here. So, first things first, the pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. We've got what I'm pretty sure is G10 on these scales. I didn't look it up before we started recording because I never do. We got the scorpion lock, so let's flick the scorpion. And our blade is 3.5 inches of AUS 10A steel. And, this has been one that I've been interested in for quite a while, and, I like what I have in my hand here right now. So you guys know I love my Cold Steel pocket tanks, and my AD-10 is one of my favorite knives in the collection, and this is very cool. So it doesn't feel quite as beefy as the AD-10. We could call this more of an armored personnel carrier. It comes by the light in its name, honestly. However, we get the one thing that I wanted with the AD-10. One-handed closing. I know you can close an AD-10 one-handed, but if you're in a hurry, that is sketchier than the parking lot of a Waffle House in a bad neighborhood at 3 a.m., okay? Real easy to cut the piss out of yourself. This kind of solves that problem. This gives me the best of both worlds. It's an AD-10-like experience, but you can close it one-handed with ease. So, I'm really happy with this thing. This kind of gives me a lot of what I wanted out of this kind of experience. A liner lock on something AD-10-like would have been cool too, but also wouldn't be as confidence-inspiring. Like, I already know I am never going to break the lock on this thing unless I'm in some kind of weird life-or-death situation that I'm not going to be in because I'm in an urban environment. If I am in that bad a shape, there's some form of safety within walking distance of wherever I'm at. But, this is also a very cool fidget toy. The fidget factor is quite high with it. Demco made something cool here and designed something cool. And, I really like what I'm holding right now. And let's take a look at the edge. Let's see if we've got that legendary Cold Steel factory edge that I am such a big fanboy over. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You can see this has taken me a whole bunch of tries to get this nailed. But, the Cold Steel factory edge is kind of what sets the standard for factory edges for me, unless we're talking about the 1911. Screw that knife. But, when I look at factory edges, this is kind of what I'm looking for. And this one has it, and I'm very happy about that. It's gonna carry and work great. And of course, I'm gonna be edging on this for a while before I carry it. We've got a Cold Steel in my pocket right now being carried for review, so I don't want to do 2 in a row. And if I go through some of the cheaper knives between now and then, this will feel really good to carry when I get to it. I am looking forward to that week. I'm going to be fidgeting with this for a while, at least while the wife's not in the room. She will beat me to death with a pillowcase full of broken hammers. So we're going to let that ride. And when she's in the room, I'm not going to be sitting here doing this nonstop. But yeah, it's the AD-10 experience, basically, with one-handed closing. And I can't tell you how happy I am with that. It takes a little practice to get used to it. And I've said it before. If you're going to have to learn how to open and close a knife, it better be for a good reason. This is a good reason. So, yeah, that's my first look at the AD-15 Lite. These are my first thoughts on it. And, of course, I love sharing that with you when I first get something new in. So, all that being said, Thanks for looking at my crap. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all really have come through for me and helped me hit the YouTube partnership program. I can't thank you enough for that. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I've got 4 knives to give away at 2K, and we're getting there kind of fast. So try to win yourself a knife. Comments, I love some feedback. If you got one of these, let me know how it do for you. Or if you don't have one, what do you think about it from my perspective? And all that being said, y'all have a nice day.